Today it is Monday the 1st of November. I've got 2 lectures today and I'm just gonna kind of take you with me on my regular Monday. It's already not off to a great start because I was gonna wake up an hour earlier so I could get my laundry done. But I decided not to. When it hit my alarm, I decided not to and to stay in bed for another hour and to do my laundry this evening, which is fine. It's not that necessary. My first lecture is at 10, so I have to leave in about an hour to get there. And I have a lecture at 5 till 6, so I've got a big gap in the middle of the day, which I think we're gonna try and blitz through some formative work in the library. At Durham, we have 2 types of assessments, which are formatives and summatives. Formatives do not count to your overall grade, but summatives do. They are only a practice, but I'd like to have a good stronghold with them, you know, because I don't feel that confident currently. I think it's just like getting used to it. This is the first essay that I'm working on currently. It's the first essay that I will have done at Durham. It's stressful. I'm not quite used to the style, but I would really like to be more confident with that. So I'm gonna spend as much time as I can in the library today just getting like a good hang of that. My eyeliner is definitely wonky, but I'm already running a little bit late, so we can't fix it. We're just gonna have to move and cope.
My first lecture of the day was Societies in Transition, and I just quickly wanted to share something that I learned in this lecture. So it's a common fact that hysteria in women used to be diagnosed as a medical condition. My lecturer taught us today that the explanation for this condition was that the womb had detached itself and was just floating around a woman's body. The idea behind this was that women were driven by their wombs while men were driven by their brains, and women who appeared to dissociate with female gender norms clearly were hysterical. As you can see, after I finished my lecture, I had a bit of a walk into town and I sat down in one of my favourite coffee shops, which is the Coffee House, and it's on the Riverwalk. This cafe is in such a lovely spot in Durham, and if you sit in one of the upstairs tables by the window, you can have a look over the river. I also ordered myself a hazelnut hot chocolate and a panini with pesto, mozzarella and tomato in. I then headed to the student union to crack on with some of my formative work for classical sociological theory.
This is meant to be a quiet study. I am being quiet, I'm whispering. I feel like I might be getting somewhere. It's all starting to kind of, come into place. It hasn't yet, but I can see what I need to do to make it. I'm really scared someone's going to walk down those stairs and see me doing this. I found a couple more sources that I think are going to make it better. After doing a little bit of my work at the student union, I then headed back into town so I could go to Tesco's and I could pick up a few ingredients. As you can see, there was a really beautiful sunset, so I got a few pictures of that. Then it was time for my second and last lecture of the day, which was social research methods. That ran from 5 until 6, and then I headed back to my flat. My flatmate Ray and I are both vegetarians, so sometimes we cook meals for each other, and when I got back I had a lovely meal waiting for me. Then we made cookies, though I say we, it was mainly Ray. We made these as a study snack because then we went to the Bill Bryson Library, which is on the science site in Durham. It's the biggest university library, and we did a bit of a late night study session. We stayed at the library till about midnight. Not all of it was doing work, we will admit, and then we went back to the flat. Excuse me.
And that brings this video to a close, so if this is something that you enjoyed and you wanted to see more of, make sure to let me know. If you didn't like it, you didn't need to watch it all the way to the end, did you? That was a bit silly on your part. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a really nice day.